Hey everybody, it's the Review Revolution, back again with a double feature Friday of Masters of the Universe Classics. Today, we're going to take a look at Wun-Dar. Wun-Dar. Or as he's often been, or more popular been known over time, as the Savage He-Man. As a matter of fact, it actually says so. The Savage He-Man. On par with the Master Universe Classics figures, everything from the dimple to the air holes to the lightning. Looking great. On the back, we've got the other characters. One interesting thing to point out, now, Wun-Dar, I've got so much I want to say about him. Wun-Dar is the Club Eternia bonus figure. This is only available to subscribers. It's something where if you're after him, check eBay, check Big Back Toys. I don't know how much he's going to go for, but he's actually pretty cool. And he is available only to subscribers. Like, you need another reason to subscribe? Come on. But on the back, this is the only card in which Wun-Dar seems to appear. Is on his own card. The Goddess, King Grayskull, Scareglow, Merman, Skeletor, all of those are on the others, but Wun-Dar actually manages to make an appearance on the back of his own card. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and read through the official bio on him, and then I'll probably run out of time, but I do want to go ahead and tell the story of Wun-Dar for those of you who may not really know who this character is or where he's really from. Wun-Dar, real name, Wun-Dar. 100 years before Prince Adam was born, Wun-Dar, a warrior from deep in the Savage Underground series of Thundaria, rescued a young woman who turned out to be the Goddess of Eternia. She provided him with cosmic battle armor and a sophisticated ray gun that could tap into the almost unlimited power. The Goddess tasked Wun-Dar to protect both halves of the power sword of He and kept them apart lest they fall into the hands of evil. Like many warriors before him, Wun-Dar became known as the He-Man, battling in a savage way to keep evil from attaining the key to the great power hidden inside the long-forgotten Castle Grayskull. Okay. Very non-committal, fine, he's not really part of any big history. But, for Masters of the Universe fans, Wun-Dar is a huge, huge part of the Master of the Universe saga. I guess let me start at the very beginning. Back in the early 80s, the creators of Conan. Now, I do want to kind of caution, this part is strictly speculation. Most of this is speculation, but this is what I've been able to find, and this is how the urban legend goes. Is that in the early 80s, the creators of Conan were considering going into a toy line. They actually went to Mattel, presented them with paintings, artwork, conceptual drawings. From what I understand, they laid out a lot of stuff. Mattel said, sure, we can do it. Just let us have it for a while and see what we come up with. Within about a year or two, one of the two parties pulled the plug. I don't know who. I have to look back on the research notes I took, but it turns out one of the two pulled the plug. So the Conan figures by Mattel never came to pass. Within about another 2 years, year and a half, 2 years, Mattel introduced He-Man and the Masters of the Universe toy line. Well, suffice it to say, when the Conan people saw it, they went ballistic. They said, that's ours, you can't do that, and they took them to court. And it could have turned out that our Eternian hero could have ended there and never gone beyond that. But it turns out that the judge, or the decision that came down in the court, was that though Conan himself as a character and his adventures could be copyrighted, they couldn't copyright the concept of the character. And therefore, even though Mattel was doing a barbarian hero, it wasn't infringing on the Conan specifically, and they were free to proceed. Now, flash forward a few months into the He-Man toy line. He-Man was still relatively new, from what I understand. And Mattel had actually had a special mail-away premium offer, the kind of stuff you don't see anymore, with Wun-Dar bread. Basically, the offer was that for so many, Wun-Dar bread proof of purchases, you would get, I think it was Hot Wheels, strawberry shortcake, Barbie, and a He-Man. I've seen pictures of what the mail-out insert looked like. Whether it was real or not, I don't know. But that's how the urban legend goes. When people receive the figure, and there aren't many, and supposedly there are a lot of bogus ones out there, he was basically a repainted He-Man with darker hair, darker shorts, black Zodak armor, and black boots. Wun-Dar. The character didn't come in a card, he didn't have a name, so there was some speculation, and this is where it really kind of gets iffy, that perhaps the premium giveaways that are out there, the real ones, are actually prototypes of the Conan figure that Mattel had put together. I don't know. They couldn't very well turn around and sell it, because that might be going too far. But to give away as a premium, that made more sense. Now again, that's all speculation. But for people who are Master of the Universe fans, for people who like to follow urban legends, this is one of the most intriguing ones, and one of the ones that I followed ever since I first heard about it a few years ago. So the concept that another bonus figure, another premium figure, because just like you had to mail away to get the original Wun-Dar, the original Savage He-Man, his name became, to get the Wun-Dar or the classics version of him, you had to be the Club Eternia subscriber. Nicely done, very nicely done. I knew this was going to eat up a lot of time. Thank you guys for watching this. We're going to go ahead and take a moment, pop him out of the pack, and get a closer look at the figure. So be right back.